FORA.tv. The world is thinking.
How is it you can take a young man and put him on a hilltop and kill his best friends and almost kill him for a year and subject him to the deprivation and the hardships that are happening up there? How is it you can do that and bring him back and he misses it? What is it that's going on up on that hilltop that he can't find in society that now feels so essential to his identity, his sense of himself, his sense of purpose in life, that he's willing to risk his life to go back out there to get that feeling again, and he doesn't think that he can achieve it here in society. I think often civilians sort of dismiss, I mean, it's sort of common knowledge to the point of being a cliche that soldiers kind of miss combat, you know. Certainly, you know, war reporters miss, you know, the excitement of going to war or whatever. And that it's a question of adrenaline. It's often phrased as sort of an adrenaline junkie. I think adrenaline, I think it's a component of this question, but I don't think it's the major factor. I think what they really miss, I think if you're going to put it in terms of addiction, in terms of a drug, and there are drugs involved in combat, plenty of them. I mean, drugs in your, natural drugs in your system. But if you're going to put it in those terms, I think you can really say that there's that group inclusion is a kind of narcotic, and probably a more powerful narcotic than adrenaline. Adrenaline is a very transitory thing. The feeling of being included in a group where you're absolutely sure about your role and you're absolutely sure about your relationship to everyone else and their role, and you're completely necessary to the functioning of that group, and everyone in that group is necessary to you, that there's a security to that, there's a sureness, there's a kind of necessariness that every person has where they don't have to wonder really about what their worth is, what their value is.